morning, y'all. If you are new to my channel, I am Sarah, and I have been surfing this new life-altering diagnosis called Functional Neurological Disorder since 2023. You'll commonly hear me call it FND for short throughout the remaining of my channel. This space is all about sharing my journey, experiences, and insights as I learn to surf the waves of FND, educating, advocating, and working to build a more inclusive world. And because FND comes with many comorbidities, let's be real. It is like an umbrella for all disabilities. So whether you are a FND warrior or someone living with another condition, this space is for you too. All right, here we go, folks. Viewer discretion is advised. While technically I am still a professional out in the real world, this content is based on my own opinions, experiences, and my personal journey. It is not to replace any advice, diagnosis, or treatment from your own medical professionals. Like, seriously, don't go ditching your doctor, therapist, or healthcare for me and Google. Always consult your healthcare provider for guidance that's specific to your own health and well-being. Let them be Dr. Google or specialists of TikTok. I'll include a trigger warning disclaimer label on the screen below and in the transcript, which you can find in the video description. This way you can skip around as needed to prioritize your comfort and well-being. First things first, living with FND. Come on, let's go make some coffee. You know what to do right now. Hit that subscribe button. Toggle that notification bell and hit that like button. It helps me to grow. Shows the love. Sorry about that, everyone. That long-winded coffee break. Making coffee took a little longer than expected. Didn't want to fall. I swear between my age and now having FND, I feel like I am channeling my inner sloth, who, by the way, is definitely my spirit animal. But thank God for coffee. It's basically my lifeline with this juggling act. Imagine a sleepy sloth crossing the road with coffee. All right, I want to take a moment to advocate for all of us YouTubers out there. It really takes a lot of work to create content for you all. It really does. I've been drafting out a script to help me stay in my thought process and do all that all day. recording and practicing for about 4 hours and editing up to 7 hours, or vice versa. Do that 6 days a week, but I'm only sharing up to 20 minutes. I really don't know how these YouTubers do this live for hours, posting daily, multiple videos a day. They are multi-talented wizards, I guess. Whatever their secret is, hats off to them, because I'm just trying to do one video. It's not gonna stop me though. For me, I think it's going to be even more challenging because of my condition with FND. As you can see and hear, I deal with processing issues, difficulties, and some frustrating tics. I think the challenge bothers me more than anything else. But here I am powering through my challenging self regardless. I've dealt with this issue my entire life. When I was a teenager, I was diagnosed with a speech condition. I want to say it is called spasmodic dysphonia. Although it was about 25 years ago, so I can't quite recall the exact name. We'll dive into that topic later down the road. However, I will say throughout the years, I have tried to fix these challenges because the constant pressure of living in an overly perfectionistic and competitive society, people often offer their well-meaning advice, but that doesn't always make things easier. Nowadays, because of this, I find myself striving to be perfection and without realizing that I need to just give my disability the grace it deserves first. When I see and hear myself talk, it feels so drawn out. I don't realize when I'm talking because I thought I was talking like everyone else. Nice flow, right? My mom was an English teacher, so with the practice and tools she gave me, you'd think I'd have it down pat by now. I really wish she was here to help me figure out some of this out too. But when I listen back, I can hear just how drawn out it sounds, and honestly, it feels exhausting to me as well. The nice thing is I can try to edit that out. I also have to remember not to move so much so I don't mess with the video frames. The last thing I need is a choppy video. It's such a process. I didn't realize I let this condition and people's advice and reactions to it affect me. Because of this, sometimes I worry it might annoy people, but here's my advice. If it really annoys you that much, move on. I really don't need negativity on my channel or in real life. This journey is exhausting enough as it is with FND. Let's leave high school behind where it belongs. Go troll somebody else. The old saying from high school, bye Felicia, applies here. The space is for me, those who can relate living with this FND and those who support me. Not only that, I will seriously block you if you're being stupid in here. I can't help it. I've tried to fix it, improve it, but no matter what I do, it seems useless. Even in high school, I did this at the time, an experimental Botox injection. So I've accepted it. Maybe using YouTube will help me in the long run. That's the lovely part of YouTube. It allows me to get creative, find new ways to educate, advocate, win this battle, and entertain you without relying so much on my voice or seeing my beautiful face. That said, one of the coolest things about YouTube is the sense of community it can create. If you're a business, a professional, or even a friend who wants to help make this journey just a smidge less exhausting, I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to reach out via email or inquiries for collaborations. I'm sure there's some audio engineer, DJ, or someone who's better at editing who could teach me how to soften and edit my voice to sound more normal. It's funny how I'm getting these ads for AI tools that can convert scripts. Yes, I use a teleprompter or a script because it helps me keep the flow going. With FND, I can get exhausted pretty quick, so I need to take lots of breaks, and it's kind of crazy to think technology is stepping in with the things that I've been struggling with. It's so crazy. For now, I just want to thank you for your patience, understanding as I navigate this journey. I know I absolutely don't ever have to explain myself, but will truly appreciate those who take the time to listen and choose to support me. I also want people to realize that this whole perfectionism thing is kind of delusional. We all have disabilities in one way or another, whether you can see them or not. What we really need is inclusion, not judgment. It's time to embrace the fact that we're all human and we all have struggles. Perfection is an illusion. True strength comes from being open, supportive, and understanding of each other. And for God's sakes, it's 2025. Let's get with the program. Hey, before I leave, I am looking for a small business affiliate. We need to help each other. You help me, I help you. Let's grow together. See you on the next one. Bye. It's August of 2003. 2003. This is hard. Disclaimer, label. Label below. I'll be adding a TikTok. Now I got TikTok in my head. I'll be adding